Thank you for joining us for today's webinar. My name is Mark Marinovich, and I'm the Vice President of Marketing Communications for Jan Marini Skin Research. In a moment, Jan Marini will discuss the science and technology behind her popular cosmetic eyelash enhancement product, Marinilash Eyelash Conditioner. I am privileged to work closely with Jan and observed firsthand her development of Marinilash. I'm sure that you will find her insights to be both informative and fascinating. Before we get started, let's review a few house rules. A Q&A session with Jan will immediately follow her presentation. At the lower right-hand corner of your GoToWebinar screen, you may submit questions for Jan. Jan will try to answer as many questions as time permits. If she does not get to your question during the webinar, she will endeavor to respond in an email recap that you will receive shortly after the webinar. Please hold your questions until the end of Jan's presentation, as answers may already be provided. And now I would like to introduce National Skincare Authority and President and CEO of Jan Marini Skin Research, Jan Marini.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to speak with you today. Did you know that Jan Marini Skin Research was the first company in the world to introduce an eyelash enhancement product? This was back in 2005, and we literally launched an entirely new beauty category. And today we're going to be talking about Marinilash. This is the result of ongoing research and development. It's our third generation formula, and it makes eyelashes appear amazingly gorgeous, dense, lush, and enhances eyebrows as well. Let's talk a little bit about the eyelash marketplace in general. We've all heard of Latisse, and Latisse is a product that's put out by Allergan. It is an FDA-approved drug for eyelash growth. And initially, Allergan estimated that the sales would be $500 million per year, which was pretty substantial. And now, current estimates indicate that sales may actually exceed Botox for over $1.29 billion per year. And this appeals to an even broader audience in cosmetic procedures, and it's now being accepted as an everyday product, just like putting on your mascara. Let's talk a little bit about the technology in Latisse. Latisse is what is known as a prostaglandin analog. Now, prostaglandins are not hormones, but they're hormone-like substances, and you have them in your body. They affect your skin, your hair, your nails, pregnancy, lactation, pain, and a prostaglandin analog is also a drug that is used in glaucoma. In glaucoma, pressure builds up in the eye, and one of the remedies is an eye drop known as a prostaglandin analog, and when it's put into the eye, it acts almost like a diuretic. It drops the pressure. And Allergan actually makes a glaucoma medication known as Lumigen, and the active ingredient is bimodopros, and this is identical to the formula and the solution that Latisse consists of. So they're exactly the same formula, except with Latisse it's brushed along the lash line. And one of the side effects of a prostaglandin analog, and no one knows why, they don't know what the mechanism is that there could be increased eyelash growth. There are also potential side effects. May cause eyelid skin darkening. Now, this could be reversible, but also there is potential for increased brown iris pigmentation. Now, this can sometimes take weeks, months, or longer to show up, but it occurs in individuals that have lighter colored eyes, such as blue, hazel, or green, and it's likely to be permanent. There's also potential for hair growth to occur in areas where the solution might repeatedly come in contact with the skin surface, for example, under the eyes. And one of the most common side effects after using Latisse is an itching sensation in the eyes or eyelid redness or eye redness. Marinilash is a non-prostaglandin analog technology. It's a proprietary peptide blend, and we are the only company in the world with this peptide blend, and it's also combined with other essential, very helpful factors. It's extremely safe to use. It has been independently dermatologist and ophthalmologist safety tested. And better yet, a tube of Marinilash lasts approximately 6 months for $320 for a 1-year supply. And a 1-year supply of Latisse is $1,440. $40. This is an overview of our white paper clinical study, and I'm going to give you the highlights of that study. We had 27 subjects in the study, all female, and the median study period was 33 weeks. And these are the photographic enhancement results. 85% of the subjects exhibited an enhanced eyelash appearance. Now, what's interesting about this is that Allergan states that roughly 80% of individuals will get eyelash growth with their FDA-approved drug. We saw the appearance of eyelash enhancement in 85% of the subjects. 36% had a moderate response. 27% had a strong response. And 36% had a dramatic response. And again, an excellent safety profile. And here's some pictures. This is Seraphin, and she showed visible appearance of eyelash enhancement at week 6, and this was moderate results. This is Jody. Jody's eyelashes appeared enhanced at 4 weeks, and this is strong enhancement. And Danelle showed dramatic results with the appearance of visible enhancement at 8 weeks. And finally, we have Kim. Now, Kim showed very dramatic appearance of eyelash enhancement. And she had strong enhancement at week 5, and then she showed very dramatic appearance of eyelash enhancement at month 12.